Can I hug?
Okay.
No, I hate to see you cry.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex, and I would greatly appreciate if you would consider supporting the channel by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It helps to get the videos out there and it inspires me to keep creating. Thank you guys so much for all of your kind messages over the course of this week. I made some community posts and talked a little bit in my last video about everything I have going on, and you guys have been the best. I appreciate all the prayers, the kind messages, the encouragement, the advice. It all really means the world to me. And as I said, I really think I have a great community here on YouTube. You guys have always been really awesome. So thank you. I really appreciate it. I am really trying to make the best of these next few weeks before I have my surgery. So that's all I'm really doing. Now, I am here this morning because, baby, I know that I've been a little off on the Big Brother updates, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about everything, and then we had a little bit of game-changing power that is invoked. Baby, we're putting all the spoilers on the table because that's all we do on these Big Brother updates. And boy, the game has been shaken up this morning. So let's jump right on into it. I don't want to wait any longer. All right, so let's bring you guys through last week a little bit. So obviously last night, Adrian was evicted. Our HOH for the week was Lauren, and Adrian replaced Keanu on the block, who won the veto. You guys all already know this. Now, there was a lot of sort of back and forth and push and pull, particularly with Zach and Vinnie. Zach and Vinnie last week, at least to me, proved that they are extremely passive and scared players. They do not want to make moves. They really don't want to push for anything in particular. And they just sort of are trying to coast along a game that I don't know is the best and greatest game. But Zach and Vinnie, they were really in this predicament over the whole week of this concept of, well, if we vote to keep Adrian, it's going to be a 6-6 basically, and then Lauren's going to have to break the tie. That's what they were hoping for. So they were trying to get Ava to come over and also vote to keep Adrian with them, so that way it wouldn't have to be that Lauren would be the tiebreaker. However, they were not able to get Ava, thus, I guess, causing Zach and Vinnie to vote with the other side, and ultimately Adrian was knocked out of the house. All I have to say about Zach and Vinnie's gameplay is I feel like they might need to step it up soon. I think they need to step it up soon. Overall thoughts on the house, watching the feeds over the week, I really feel like this is a very strange house right now because we don't really have sides. There are definitely some lines being drawn, but it is very clear that there's a lot of people that want to sort of hover wherever and maybe jump where they can, and I'm just not feeling that vibe. So I want to see some people start to actually make some moves. But let's jump into this HOH. So we have our new HOH competition, and we found out that our HOH was Reilly. And I was like, boy, oh boy, what a week. We have Reilly as the HOH. He is talking with Keanu, and off rip, he's telling Keanu, I want to put up Mickey, Morgan, Ashley. He thought one of them had the power. He wanted to flush it out, and Keanu was pushing real hard for it being Ashley. Let's keep in mind, everybody in this house knew, I guess, except for those two, that the power is held by Mickey. I feel like we were all essentially saying that it is dead in the water. Mickey can't use this power. She might as well not even bother. I was even talking with my husband where I was like, oh my God, if Mickey really does end up this week, then I think Mickey might be cooked, low-key. I think it might be a close vote. I was really worried. And so it is honestly crazy, the series of events that happen next where Mickey is our new HOH. Before the feeds go down, we have a couple of little conversations, one of them being between the heavy hitters. And just to remind you who the heavy hitters are, it is Vince, Morgan, Zach, Rachel, Jimmy, and Mickey. They are all in the heavy hitters, and they sort of come together, sans Rachel. I don't think Rachel was in the conversations. And they basically talk about how they need to come back together. They need to vote this way. I guess Vince and Zach are making a decision to float to that side. I mean, they voted with that side. At this point, there's no real way that they can be with the other side. They voted with that side that all voted Adrian out, besides Keanu and Reilly. Like, those are the only people who were really not in that boat. So I guess the heavy hitters come back together and the feeds do go down for a little while. It's around 2 hours. And we come back and we find out. So we find out the power has been invoked. Our new HOH is Mickey. Reilly is literally crying. He is in the bathroom crying. He is sulking. He's like, my family wanted this, yada, yada, whatever. He is crying, and we find out that Mickey is the new HOH. And right before this happened, Morgan and Rachel, they are filled in. Mickey it's all a go. It is all a go. They know that this is about to happen, and Reilly guesses wrong. We get a lot of Reilly crying on the feed, sulking. He's really upset. And my question is how? My question is what? My question is, Reilly, what Big Brother game are you playing right now? Please, make it make sense. You listen to Keanu, of all people? From what I understand with this power, he was able to talk to every single person in the house and then guess who it was. So you mean to tell me that everyone else in the house didn't tell you, hey, I think it might be Mickey. I think it might be Mickey. Now, Zach and Vince, they were two people who had to consider whether they were going to tell Reilly about the power. So they could, again, have the numbers for that side. It appears that Zach and Vince have not decided to do that, being that Reilly did not make that guess and instead went along with whatever Keanu was saying. But currently, the state of the Big Brother house is that Reilly officially won the HOH through the competition. However, he was overthrown. And now our new HOH is Mickey. And she has all the power this week. I am very excited. I just wanted to come to you guys really quickly, give you guys a little update, a little bit of a where we are now. But let's strap in and we'll have a bigger and better update coming later on within the next few days. So if you made it to this point in the video, that means you liked the video. So I would greatly appreciate if you would consider supporting the content by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It helps to get the videos out there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys when we have a little more info on what's going on. Bye!